Good morning, Brad.
Hey.
We live out in the country on about 100 acres, and one day last year during hunting season, someone shot a deer right in our pasture. Now, it's got a big white fence all around it, so you'd know that,
It's
kind of
obvious that it's
private.
somebody else's. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but our cows were right in there, too. And they
Yeah.
and they shot this deer. Now, what if they had shot one of our cows,
Yeah, did they? Is it one of those deals? Did they were they hunting from the road? I mean, that sounds like they might have just seen it and stopped, or were they actually? Did they just actually go out and purposefully get onto your property, or do you know?
Well, I think they hunted from the road, and then they went on the property and got the deer.
Oh, that's crazy. I mean, road hunting is a whole nother thing.
I know
You're
it.
not supposed to shoot from your car. I
No.
mean, you're not supposed to do that anyway. So that's crazy. So
No.
do you find that for the most part, do people ask permission? Was this an isolated incident, or does this happen too
This
often?
was the only time this ever happened, but, it was just a little unnerving because, gosh.
Yeah. Well, you could have been out there with your cows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, anyway.
Well, thanks for the call. Appreciate it.
You bet.
All
Have
right.
a good day.
Take care.
Probably 98.9% of your hunters are going to be the rule followers. And it's those jackasses that don't,
Yeah.
that ruin it for everybody. They give it a bad name that, just they make people not want to let people hunt on their property. They make people, frown upon the whole sport and the traditions of it. But I'm not going to say 100% or even 99%, but dang near all of them are good people and they follow the rules. And it's just like with anything else, is you get that 1% that ruin it for everybody.
Got it. It makes total sense to me. Makes total sense to me.
When I saw it on, it was probably your guys' Facebook page this morning about the parachute hunters, I was like, are you freaking kidding me?
I know.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, it made... I smiled for half a second because the whole thought of it was just kind of amusing. But at the same time, I thought, really, are these the lengths people are going to? I mean, doesn't that kind of take the sport out of it too? I would think. I don't know.
Well, and the bad thing about it is that people are going to get more desperate,
Mm-hmm.
and they're going to come up with, you and I would never think of something like that, but
No.
the desperate people do.
Yeah.
Because that's what they think of, and if it works for them once, they're going to keep doing it.
That is crazy. It's so crazy. Well, thanks for your... I love your words of wisdom. Yeah.
In theory, 99-ish% are good people. And it's that 1% that just, they're the reason that we can't hunt on private property. They're the reason that so much of the property is closed to hunters, is because you get that one person that goes in there and does something, and it screws it up for everybody.
Amen.
And that sucks.
Wise words. Wise words. Thank you so much for the call. You have a great day.
Thank you.
Take care.
You too.
Hi, KAZJ. Good morning. Thank you for your call and your time today.
Hey, Brad. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. So we're hunters. We don't have property, but just a basic courtesy is, all hunters know if there's an access yes on a property, you can hunt. But still, we ask even if it's that. I think even if it says that, it's just a common courtesy to ask before going on someone's property. You never know if there's kids around or, like the other lady said, animals. So I just want to put that out there, that most hunters know to look for that access yes that property owners can get and post up on their fences. But you still should ask even if you see that.
Got it. Do you find that most property owners are very grateful and well-receiving when you ask and they allow you to hunt on their property when you take the time to ask?
Yeah, most of them are. There's a few that aren't, but those are probably ones that aren't hunters, but in preserve wildlife, and that is their right, and so you have to respect that. But most of them, I think if you go ask, they don't have a problem, and they'll explain yes or no and where you can go. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, it sounds like for the most part, people are playing by the rules. Sounds like we got a few bad eggs that sometimes ruin it for the rest of us.
Yeah.
That's
It's like
too bad.
Those coaching cases every year that are sad
Yeah.
and not good, but
Excellent.
I think for the most part, most good hunters know they look for that access yes or chance to ask anyway.
Well, thank you for taking time to share your experience with us this morning. I really appreciate your time.
Yep, you have a good day.
All right, you too. Thank you. Hi there, KZJ. Good morning. How you doing today?
Not too bad, Brad. How are you?
Good, sir.
Well, you're opening up a big can of worms with your question of the day today.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. It came up.
Yeah, well, first of all, hunters go out and legally pursue and obtain their game. If you're out there breaking the law, you're not a hunter.
Oh, I understand what you're saying. You're basically you don't want to be categorized with the people that are breaking the rules.
Yeah, that because someone goes up and shoots someone, all gun owners are bad people.
Exactly. And I'm with you on that. The differences between what do you think? There's any good answers to the how do we keep the bad eggs for ruining it for the rest of us? I guess is my question.
That's something that Fish and Game is out there trying to do for us every day.
Absolutely.
And unfortunately, there's the bad eggs that are out there just to go out and shoot something, and in that particular case, they're out there poaching if they're not taking it legally. So, and that's why Fish and Game are out there prosecuting people to get caught doing it.
The stories that you're hearing,
yes,
are coming over a period of years. Everybody's worst story over a long period of time.
Yeah.
And if you took a look at how many permits that went out this year, and even if you took the number of horrible stories you have and divided it out, you'd find it was a pretty low percentage.
Got it. So I think what you're saying is it sounds to me like you're saying that for the most part, people are playing by the rules. It's these few isolated incidents that get all the attention that kind of makes it bad for people who are trying to hunt the right way. Is that what you're saying? I mean,
I'm saying that you can't prove a negative is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
And that when people behave properly, nobody notices because you only notice when somebody screws up.
Yeah. And those are definitely the things that always catch our attention and the things that get the most notice. You don't notice the people, to your point, that are playing by the rules and asking for permission and getting it.
Well, and most of us, if we hunt and we do it well and we do it according to the rules, most people aren't even aware we're there because we're not next to the road. We're not at someone's house. We're not, having graphic displays of dead animals tied to our vehicles. We're quietly going about our business like we do everything else.